All right, we're live here on all platforms. Good afternoon, everyone. This is Roman Shersher, your #1 online resource for buying property. Here to give you a weekly update. Try to do this every week. Sometimes it's 2 weeks, but when we have the news, I'm not going to give you and waste your time. Give you an update with no new information or no good information. All right. Please, guys, remember, if you like this video, I'd love for you to share it on social media. It helps so much to get the message out. Just tap the share button to share it with your friends and family. All right. First and foremost, we have a couple of projects that are new. We have a new condo that we just entered escrow in for some clients. We got a great deal for them. And we're even able to do it with an FHA loan. When have you heard of an FHA loan? A client with an FHA loan getting an offer approved and accepted, and this is for a $1 million plus condo. There are deals out there. If you know how to negotiate this correctly, you can get it accepted. We have potentially a townhouse coming up in Tarzana. We have a listed property in Northridge right now, a beautiful renovated property, and our Woodland Hills property fell out escrow, so we still have it available. It's a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom with a separate ADU section. Pool, beautiful, south of the boulevard, and it's pretty much the best price per square foot in all of Woodland Hills. Hit me up if you know anyone that's interested in looking. All right, let's get into our market update here today. Trying to share our screen here. Allow to share the screen. All right. Okay, not sure if this is working, if they've changed around our system a little bit. If not, I will. Please remember to go to Facebook and or YouTube to get the links to the content that we're going over. And so if you can't see the content, that's okay. You'll see the links, and then you'll be able to tune into it. All right, first thing is LA market continues to show crazy resilience. I'll even dare to say dynamism in November of 2024. The main key highlights are this. Number one is we've shown a notable increase in activity lately. In October, there was a 10.5% increase in number of homes sold compared to September. And I got to be honest, guys, I have a couple of properties that have been sitting on the market for a little while. We had zero activity. Crickets, no activity. We were trying to do things. We were trying to promote lower prices slightly, this and that. We're trying to get the dust to come up. We got nothing. As soon as the election was over, we had 4 showings on one property, 3 showings on another. We got an offer in, an offer promised. It's been very busy since the election has gone through. But even in October, there was already an increase as we got closer to the election, 10.5% increase in number of homes sold. This marks the first percentage increase in home sales in the past 5 months. And it indicates a potential shifting in market dynamics. We've been very slow the last 5 months. Inventory. Let's talk about inventory. Inventory in Los Angeles has increased by 11.2% from September to October. So inventory continues to rise, which should mean it's basic economics, guys. Supply, demand. When your supply goes up and your demand either stays the same or goes down, prices should fall. In Los Angeles, prices are not falling. In fact, the median sale price of a home in LA has shown a slight increase. As of the latest data, the median price was up 0.3% compared to last year. So we haven't really been going up like crazy, but based on the increased listings, increased available inventory, prices should be falling, but they're not. In fact, the median price went up to $983,000 in Los Angeles, up 0.3% compared to last year. Median sale price per square foot in LA is $639, up 0.6% since last year. Now, the market remains somewhat competitive. Okay, homes in LA received an average of 3 offers and typically sell around 51 days. So that days on market has increased because of that increased inventory. Hot homes can sell for about 3% above list price, we're still selling, we have homes that are selling above list price and go pending in around 26 days. All right. Now, mortgage rates. Let's talk about mortgage. People have been hearing and watching the Fed lower these rates, and they're talking, oh, the Fed's lowering the rates. The mortgage rates are falling. They're going to go down significantly. It's not the case. Despite the Fed's actions, mortgage rates have been going up. When the Fed 2 months ago reduced the rates by a half a percentage point, which was a sizable decrease in rates after holding steady and increasing the rates for so long. The day before they did that, the average mortgage rate was 6.11%. I reported on this a couple of weeks ago when we did this, that rates had gone up over a whole percentage point over that after the rates fell. Now, last week, the Fed reduced the rates by another quarter point. Should that have decreased the rates down, the mortgage rates down a quarter point? They did not, and I'll explain why in a second. As of right now, as of the end of October, the 30-year fixed rate was reported at 6.79%. Now, take a look where we are right now. I'll show you in just a second. Recent projections suggest that mortgage rates may continue to rise into next year, going up, even though the Fed is lowering the Fed funds rate, potentially reaching as high as 8.5%. Now, that's opinion. That's not fact. I try to give you raw data. I try to give you fact. That's just opinion. But this increase is expected despite predictions that that the Fed will continue to lower rates. Let's take a look at what these rates are looking like now. So as of today, the rate is 7.05%. Okay. 2 weeks ago, when I reported, it was also 7.05%, but it had gone up higher than that. If you'll notice here, the Fed rate today, even today, when I took a picture of this for the update, it was as high as 7.12%. So we dropped another 7 basis points, which is good. The 15-year fix, so that's the 30-year fixed, 7.05%. The 30-year fix was 6.48%. It's now 6.43%, so that dropped a little bit. The 30-year jumbo was 7.15%. The jumbo went up. It's 7.25%. If you're doing above, I forget the exact number. It's usually a random number, 1,186,342, something like that. But let's say anything over a loan amount of 1.2 million, your rate right now is 7.25%. It's a very high percentage rate in comparison to where we were a couple of years ago pre-COVID, because historically 7% is an average rate to what we've seen in the last 60 years. We're spoiled the last 15 years, 10 years with these low interest rates at 4% or below. I know some people that have a 2% interest rate loan. They'll never get rid of that house. They'll keep that note forever. So, all right, key takeaways: mortgage rates projected to go up or stay at least above 7.1 for the rest of this year, potentially increasing even into next year. We'll see what happens. Now, the Fed is expected to continue lowering its key interest rates and potentially 3 times in 2024. We've already done 2, okay? But that may not, like I mentioned, that will not, let me go back, that may not fall in line with the lowering of the mortgage rate, okay? And lastly, housing affordability likely to remain a challenge. Prices continue to stay elevated or are even going up in most markets. They're up by 0.9% in 2024 here in Los Angeles, and we're expecting a 1.5%, 1.4% increase in 2025, okay? Market's tight. It's going to remain tight. We have limited inventory, high demand continuing. We got a lot more people that jumped right into the market right after the election. So let's go back here. 1 second. Okay. There we are. Okay, we're back. All right. So that's our update in terms of the real estate news. As always, we finish this with a quote. The quote today is from Socrates, and it goes like this: the secret of change is to focus all of your energy not on fighting the old, but on building the new. The secret of change is to focus all your energy not on fighting the old, but building the new. This quote reminds us that in our ever-changing market, in our ever-changing world, in our ever-changing real estate market, it's crucial to adapt. Things are changing out there. Every quarter, the markets change in one way or another. It's crucial to adapt and look for new opportunities. And there's a lot of new opportunities in the market. There's properties that have been sitting around, something's stale, something's different, and we can get some really good deals if the person you're working with knows how to work those deals and how to take advantage of these opportunities. I've been doing this for 18 years. I know how to make these things work. Whoever thought that in this limited inventory time, I would be able to get one of my buyers approved an FHA loan on a $1 million condo here in Southern California. It's very, very limited. There's very few people out there right now that are doing FHA because most sellers don't want to deal with FHA. It's a harder loan. I'll explain. Just hit me up, reach out. So anyway, look for new opportunities in this evolving real estate market instead of dwelling on the past market conditions. All right. I thank you guys for bearing with me, watching. I try to give you the latest updated information on what's happening in the real estate market here in Los Angeles, across the country, let you know exactly what's happening with mortgages. Remember, if you like this video, please help spread the word on social media. It helps me so much. Just tap on the share button, like button, follow, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Share it with your friends and family. If you have any questions about how these market changes affect your property, if you're interested in learning exactly where's your property, what's the value of your property, please reach out. Don't hesitate to reach out. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you next week, next 2 weeks.